Hey everyone! Woo! So I haven't vlogged in like a week or so, a week and a half. And I'm vlogging in the car because that's the easiest place for me to do it right now. Because I'm just a little busy, crazy, and I got a bad angle. There's no really good angle you can do in the car. But, so I'm done class for the day. Today is Tuesday, October 2nd. And I'm on my way home. But I figured I'd make a video in the car because that's just easy. But yeah, I had the most freaking amazing weekend. It was just such a good time. I went to the Out for Work conference in DC, and the Out for Work is it's actually called Out for Work, and I think it's outforwork.com or .org. I'll post a little thing in the sidebar over here. I think it's over there, or is it over there? No, I think it's definitely there. Yeah, it's there. And so yeah, it's basically a job fair and networking convention and conference for LGBT students. That's gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered. There's not a sign for that I know of. I'm sure there is, I just don't know it. College students. That's what it's geared towards is college students, but also, I mean, anybody can show as long as they just pay for the conference fee and all that good stuff. But yeah, so it was really awesome. Towson School paid for everything for us to go, and they paid for our stay at the hotel and everything. The only thing we had to pay for was like food if we wanted food outside of what was provided for the conference. So, come on, bitch, get your way out there. I hate this turn because it's like really, you have to cross like 4 lanes of traffic just to get back out on the street, and nobody knows how to drive. But so yeah, Saturday, the first day, we got there to the hotel in DC, and it was more of like a networking and like lots of sessions all day, like starting at 9 o'clock. Well, the breakfast started at 8 and went till 9, and then they had sessions. It was just freaking awesome to be around like my people, like my community, and like know that they're all gay, bisexual, transgendered, or lesbian, or I just totally jacked that up. Anyways, people, and they're like professionals, and they have like professional jobs, and they're out at work, and their company like supports them, and it was just so nice. And Carey from The Apprentice, I don't know if anybody watches The Apprentice, but he's gay, and he was like the MC for the entire event. My leg is like really itchy. Ooh, I have to brake. But my leg is really itchy. Anyways, he was the MC, and he was fucking cool as shit. I'm like BFFs with him now, like good friends with him. I have his phone number. We text. We Facebooked. And then, I don't have the program in front of me, but I'll post all of these people's information over here. Congresswoman Tammy Baldwin, is that right? Oh, I don't know, darn. But she is a lesbian, and she talked about her governmental experience and campaigning and being an out candidate, and the decisions she went through, should she you know, be out while campaigning, and all of those decisions that she made. And like, she decided that like, I'm campaigning, you know, for my constituents, but I'm also campaigning for myself, and how can I not stand up for like myself and not, you know, campaign as an out individual. So that was really cool. They had panel discussions with professionals. There was a guy from Boeing, and he actually used to work for the CIA, or the agency. He was in the military. He used to be in the Navy. So we talked about his, you know, military experience and his CIA experience, as far as like, you know, him being out, and it was really awesome and positive, his experience. I think he just happened to have worked for really good people in the military, but he was out, and they knew, and he knew other service people that were out, and so it kind of like shed some new like light on those parts of the government from him. There was somebody from NBC, Universal, and just talked about his job and what they do. It was just cool. It was like really rewarding, and for the straight community, that's not something you necessarily have to like think about when you're looking for a job, is a company that's going to accept you and your lifestyle. I hate to use that word, but like the one guy, they had a session on CEOs, like out CEOs of their own companies, and the one guy, he said that one time there was like a party and event, and like one of the women said, "So when are you getting married? We never see you bring a girlfriend, or do you date, or when are you getting married to join the rest of us?" And he said, "I'm gay. I'm not. I have a partner," and he was out, but at this company before he was a CEO, he wasn't out. Sorry, and so yeah, it was just interesting. And then once he got his own company, like started his own company, he was out, of course. But it's just the understanding that people have that men are going to get married to a woman and a woman's going to get married to a man, when that's not always the case. And working for a company or an organization that understands that is really, really important. And that's not something the straight community necessarily always thinks about, is something that's going to align with their values, because most companies and organizations do align with the majority of the population's values. So it just made me really proud to see positive images of the gay community, because sometimes those don't happen, just in your everyday life. And also, I'm hanging out with people my own age and college students, so not necessarily am I hanging out all the time with people that are out of my age range and not in college. So to see these, professionals, and it was just, and hear about how open their companies are. Like, they have gay organizations, and like they have, these companies actually put money towards like, the HRC, or not towards family values campaigns and things like that. So it was just a really good experience. And I know I'm rambling, and it's because I'm in the car and I'm focusing on driving, which is totally what I should be doing. But I don't know what else to say. It was just, I was proud. I was really proud to meet some of the people I've met. Oh, I met Tim Gunn too, which was really fucking cool. He's a little long-winded, but he dresses well, so I guess I can't complain too much about that. But he kind of talked a lot. And then Saturday into Sunday, well, Sunday was the job fair. And it kind of sucked for me because there wasn't a lot of like jobs that pertain to my major. I mean, I'm a deaf studies major, and though people that are deaf studies major can work in many fields, I just feel like it was kind of hard for me to, there was lots of these, like Ernst & Young was there, and IBM, and Sodexo, and Marriott, and all of these like professional, financial, business type jobs, and that's not what my field is. So it was a little frustrating and whatnot to do the job fair day and like hand out resumes. But Nordstrom's was there, so obviously, like, I stopped and talked to them and handed my resume and talked to them, and so it was a good experience. We went out Saturday night actually to Apex in DC, which it's because I was with people that are underage, so they could get into. But actually, Carey from The Apprentice came out, and we just had a blast, had a really good time, and good time to be in your culture and in your community and doing stuff like that. So before this goes too long, which it already has, and I ramble and repeat myself as I already have, I'm gonna go. I'm making a left at a place that I need to pay attention, so I will talk to you all later, and I hope that this wasn't ridiculous. Maybe I'll have to cut some